Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Sacramento. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Thunder, they've had a rocky start to the season. Moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
How Sacramento starting 5. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Hartenstein is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's SGA in at the 1 spot. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Peter passes to Sabonis. DeRozan on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
There's Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had 37 points last game out. It doesn't go for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
And he knocks down the first one.
And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. And significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Here's Schroeder. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 8. Levine with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And Sabonis pulls it down. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last season, he played outstanding, tops in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
That one misses for Williams. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
SGA on the wing. It's Williams, high post. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. To the inside. Sabonis, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
Back to Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Thunder leading by 6. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by Williams, no good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They couldn't even believe LeBron was on the market, and it's not just because of the outstanding play on the court from LeBron. That's a given. It's the leadership he brings and the example he sets. No one in the league is better at making those around him better. That's what this team felt it needed to reach the next level of excellence.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams kicks to Wallace. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got 6.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here comes your Sunday Journal.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Now what's the pass to Sabonis? Sacramento again missing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Ellis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
To the paint, here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Ooh, boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
Wiggins from outside. Rebound by the Kings. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. Here's Ellis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 7. Fires, high post, and he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous Alexander made it pay off.
Down low, Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Wiggins from outside the arc. That shot off. The Kings trail by 7. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Murray outside. Inside. The shot's good from Monk.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. For the Thunder, Carlson's checked in, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. Then for the Kings, Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Keon Ellis. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
On the floor for Sacramento, Malik Monk out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Šarić, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they pick up 2. LaVine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Šarić.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He misses the free throw. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Williams finds Hartenstein. Here's Wallace, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Hartenstein with a screen on Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williams against DeRozan. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Williams. That's good. And SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Back to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Monk. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Steps back. Here's Schroeder. Some solid defense there from SGA. The kick out to Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Levine. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. George, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan against Williams. DeRozan passes to Monk. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Plays like this really fire Monk up, showing just how effective and focused of a scorer he is.
For Sacramento, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Even in college, you can see that Monk had the ability to take over a game with his scoring, and we've seen those skills translate into the pro game.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's Schroeder. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And he comes up with the deuce. Hartenstein's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Second personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. And some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray comes in for Malik Monk. And Levine subbed in for Ellis. Schroeder hits them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Thunder trailing by 4. Down low, here's Hartenstein. The second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got 8 points here in this quarter.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Schroeder passes to Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Schroeder.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento leading by just 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at KCOM Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Checking out the Kings. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Schroeder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Williams at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2, the Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Williams, that's good.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
The Kings shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Inside. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Kings trail by 3. Murray outside. To the inside. DeRozan laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 points.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Here's Williams. He sinks the 11-footer. And that's 15 points here for Jalen Williams.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan's shot is good.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Williams passes to SGA. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Murray outside. Pass to Levine. Now here's DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. 3 on 3. Shoots from 12. Again, the Thunder score.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Schroeder. Murray for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Here's Williams. At the clock winding down, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And it's blocked by SGA. Murray outside. Sacramento moving it around. Nobody near Schroeder. And just miss after miss right now. SGA feeling it out a bit. Williams a screen on Levine. Wallace misses. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Wallace the pass to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. Wallace misses.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Schroeder kicks to Levine. Sacramento again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Over Williams. And it's DeRozan missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hartenstein finds Williams. From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in, and the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Then for the Kings, Saric is checked in for Murray. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Schroeder outside. Ellis the pass to Monk. Back to Ellis. And here is Saric from the arc. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Dario Saric is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Ellis at the 2. Schroeder outside. Pass to Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
He is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not many centers can be called a floor general, but with his passing, Sabonis definitely qualifies.
We got a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Kenrich Williams comes in for Dort. Payson Wallace, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. NSGA subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan comes in for Malik Monk. And LaVine subbed in for Keon Ellis. Pass to Williams. Launches it. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis takes a step back. LaVine passes to Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. SGA against Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander. The 15-footer. Good.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, wow. Big moment. Not too much for Sabonis. He is the moment.
Wallace finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on LaVine. Cleared away by Sabonis.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Williams against DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. Now Williams. Misses the 3. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Sabonis finishes inside on the nice dish.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Murray rips down the board. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan to take the lead. He drills the three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Williams. Strong move off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Levine outside. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, Hartenstein with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
DeRozan against Williams. Levine fire. Off target from outside. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Here's DeRozan. And get the three. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
But they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Here's Murray. Good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Peak. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. And it's SGA in at the point guard position. Kings shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out. Does not go in. Oklahoma City shooting it pretty well. Close to 50%.
Sacramento foul. Murray. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Kendrick Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
SGA. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Levine outside. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Williams. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Williams fires, knocks down the three.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. The shot is good! Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Williams outside. There's a screen by Williams. From 14, got it to go!
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Williams against DeRozan. Outside Murray. He's off from 3.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. From 12 feet. Williams with the rebound. The Thunder have gone a stellar 4 of 5 on the floor since the start of overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
From 19, that one goes.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Good, unable to end this run. They push it up 4 on 3. Pulls it from 20. And he trains the J.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Jalen Williams, the 3 is off.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Williams.